You know, you've got 15 minutes to present, no timing, so we'll let you know when there are a few minutes to try it out. The arrows,
yeah.
Try it out to check it works.
Yeah.
So, after your presentation, you'll have a seat, and we'll ask you some questions, so you can start.
Okay. Good afternoon, teachers. My name is Bárbara, and I'm going to present my research, which I worked during the whole semester. The name of the research is the effect of using games as warm-up activities on willingness to participate of primary learners. My advisor was Professor Guillermo Venezuela. So I will start by giving a bit of context as an introduction. And this study was carried out in Colegio Santo Tomás in a fourth grade of 39 students. Very active students. It has to be considered that English here is taught as a foreign language, and it matters to me as a researcher because of different aspects, such as having little time of students being exposed to the language and blah blah. And as a political source, which I have like a base before getting to know the group of students, I have Marco para la buena enseñanza, which I took the domain B, related to the learning environment. I was interested in that, and it says that the quality of a student's learning process depends on a great scale on social and affective aspects. And I think it's interesting, and I was very interested in that topic. And now I'm going to talk about the research problem. And as I was saying, I had an idea of what to do with the students, even though I didn't even met them yet. And I wanted to try something with the learning environment or participation and stuff like that. And I was expecting to have active students because they were from fourth grade, so they are young, but not very participative. Because of English, it's hard for them and all of that stuff. But I was surprised when I was there, because from the 39 students, I would say that 25 were very participative and raising their hands and wanted to go in front of the class to answer the teacher's questions. So I was no problem, because I didn't see any problem with that. I was like, what am I going to do then? If this is like an ideal classroom, they are participating and making questions. But I decided to record field notes to see if there is anything like that could help me to begin this research. And I started to find that after a while and a few minutes of the class, the students started to decrease this participation. And I started to hear students saying like, I want to participate and the teacher doesn't listen to me, or stuff like that. And that is create frustration in students. So I was like, if there is a lot of participation, which is good, why students feel like that? And I'm not going to blame the professor, the teacher, because it's not her fault. There's no time to make all students participate and raise their hands and give their opinions or answers. That is understandable. But there must be a way to make them all feel part of the class. That's why I started to search methods to how to make them feel participate on the class. And I found games. According to Rothbard and Schmidt, willingness to participate depends on the task that the students are developing. Because the task determines the student's autonomy, and they feel like they are part of something. Also, Moya in 2012 stated that games are effective because they provide motivation, which is, it's well known because it's game. Kids like to play games, and it also lowers stress, which I have been, I saw during the lessons. And I added to games to apply that as warm-up because I didn't see a warm-up. Like only questions like what did we do last lesson, or just begin right away. And these two together, I want to apply it and see if there is any effect in students' participation. For this research, participation is going to be seen as lead defined in define participation as students that speak and are part of a discussion, but also Sultan and Long in 2006 added that being on task also is part of participating, not only speaking and raising their hands. So the purpose of my research is to examine if there is any association between these two variables, which is games as warm-up, in students' participation. So then emerged the research question, which is, does the use of games as warm-up activities affect learners' willingness to participate from primary learners? As a general objective, I stated to determine whether the use of games as warm-up has any effect in primary students' willingness to participate. And I myself created an answer that is my hypothesis, which is that students' participation will get moderated after the application of a variety of games that I will be applying in the interventions. Now, the methodology I used, the paradigm is positivist, and more specifically, post-positivist, because as Drexel 2014 stated that this reflects the need to identify and assess causes that influence outcomes. And in this case, I'm trying to look for an outcome after I applied something. And the approach is quantitative, since I will measure given numerical values. And now the procedure. Of course, I apply field notes, and that is not here, but it's what I mentioned before, that I recorded field notes to see the problem and also to see interest in students, what they liked or what they didn't like. And then when I figured out that games was appropriate, because also I asked the teacher if they were used to play games. They were used, but there wasn't much time to do it. And I applied the games as format after I made my intervention as the teacher did, with the pool and a normal class, for 4 weeks. And then I applied the games for 4 more weeks. And after the application of games, I gave students the Likert scale, which is my instrument, to check and to make them realize about their participation. And I was asking of the frequency of students' participation, how much they were willing to participate. And after that, I compared the results they gave me with and without the use of games. Now, the instrument I use is this Likert scale, and I found in business jargons that the purpose of a Likert scale is to identify an attitude of an individual towards a stimulus object, which is what in this case is very useful, since the stimulus object is games, and I want to know how students feel, or more feel like what they think about their participation. Also, as data analysis techniques, I use the TEFL test to check after the results if it was significant. And if it was, I have applied the cognitive values to see how much the effect was. And according to Cohen, Manning, and Morrison in 2007, the inferential statistic, by contrast, tried to make inference and predictions based on the data gathering, which is what I was going to do. After the results, I will have some predictions and inference of why did they give me that result. Now, as validity, the internal validity I made it by, how do I explain this? The instrument I use, it was created by me. Therefore, I had to ask professionals to make the validity protocol to check if it was correct. And I asked several teachers, but I only could have 2 professionals to actually validate my instrument. And it actually measured what it was intended to measure, so I could apply it without any problem. As external validity, it is important to mention that this research can be applied to a different 4th grade, indeed in the same school. But if, for example, we apply this to a school in the north, probably they will have a different result, probably. And because it was taught to a 4th grade in EFL classroom in a subsidized private school, and it may have variations in the interest of students. Maybe in the south they will not enjoy games as much, or we don't know. That's why it's important to have this considered as when applying the research again. And objectivity was reached because the test, the instrument is standardized, which was applied the same instrument to all students. And also it was a highly controlled test, since I was in front of the class reading all the statements and making sure the students understood what they had to do or if they had any doubt. And also I asked the tutor teacher to leave the room for that time for make them feel more relaxed to reply. And also without giving the name, so they could say or write whatever they want. So these are the findings that I got. I wanted to show every student, but I will explain it with another graph. We can see a lot of variations in the without games and with games. And here I have what these variations were. 11% of students shown a decrease on their participation after applying the games. This is not what this research was looking for, but it can be explained because of the Cole's theory of learning style, as exposed by Kemper in 2018. Individuals have different learning styles, and this depends on genetics, life experiences, and even the environment. So maybe this percentage of students didn't enjoy games. And it's okay because we are all different, and maybe they are more willing to participate on writing tasks or individuals. Also, I had 22% of students that didn't show any difference in their participation after and before and after applying the games, which supports the null hypothesis, but it's not significant. It's not a significant number. And finally, I have 67% of increase of students, which is why I I accepted the hypothesis, the working hypothesis, since it was what this research was looking for. Even though that it was a positive result, I have limitations that even that I was expecting this result, I didn't like it after I was standing there, because the participation increased, but after, as warm-up, after the rest of the class was in silence. And you were there and you could see that no one speaks anymore, or no one even asked a questions. They were like exhausted, which I didn't like because it's an English classroom, so silence is not useful. And also I have reliability as a limitation because of the lack of time that I couldn't test my instrument. And the population changes that I had, since I gave the letter of consent to 31 students, only 29 gave it back. And when I was giving the instructions, 2 students approached me and told me that they already finished without even reading the instrument, so I decided to took them off because of the results. And for future research, I would say that I will try to think to maybe apply this research as a qualitative, probably, because I work with participation and how students feel. And I made it like that because of time, probably, mostly. Now, the metacognitive analysis, I think we share this with all my classmates and all research teachers, that at the beginning we think that doing research is not useful and it's kind of a waste of time, sorry. But without even noticing, we do research all the time when we are in the classroom, because we're constantly testing methods and like trial and error all the time. Maybe not this formal way, but we are doing it anyways. So this is something that I have to be conscious and keep working on, because I don't like this, and I have to consider to start to find a way to enjoy it, and think that it will be helpful for students and also for me. As weaknesses is, as I mentioned, I don't really like this, so I'm kind of lazy to search on the literature, and I get with myself with a few references that I think they are useful, but I don't go like deeper. So this is a bad weakness that I have to work on. However, a strength that I figured out this time is that it took me less time to immerse the question of a problem, since I had an idea and it didn't work, but I changed it right away. I have like in a week. But last semester I worked on like a month trying to figure out what a problem was in that time. So I think I have worked on that now. And in the practical, I think that the weakness that I have that I think it's going to be for a long time is the volume of voice. But I can see that it's something that it's practice, only practice, and being there and making rehearsals or something like that. And as a strength, I figured out that I have something in myself, characteristic probably, that makes you trust me. And I think that is important for my future as a professional, to build rapport with my students. And it's hard for me because I'm not like super warm with students, but they give me that feeling.